power this forward for about 3 yards.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They kick the running back in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and short, he's taking the option right. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Cardinals and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Throwing from his own end zone. He puts everything behind this. He's got it deep downfield. The 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. The give now to Benson. Room inside the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Motioning one of the tight ends. Benson. Runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals stretch their early lead to 9. Trey Benson, the touchdown. The Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tre'Davious White there on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Forced out to his right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go, set.
They go play action on 1st. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. They send a man in motion. 1st down from the red zone. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Intended for Michael Wilson. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarter. Airing it out to start this drive. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's Benson on the give. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
It's 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Wilson's got it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
To number 14, Michael Wilson. A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
The home team stop. to throw it on first down. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Benson now from the gun. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Go!
Pass play coming here. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Option play they give to Benson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14.
Man in motion here.
The Rams 15-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead to 7. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did.
This offense and their quarterback.
Here we go. Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. Play action on first down. Deep shot doesn't quite work out, so that's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go play action here. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. They send a tight end in motion. They're going play action. Cut near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Set.
They've got a man in motion. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals lead by 14. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual.
The offense being led back out. throwing it to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Tight end in motion right. Throwing now on first down. Caught near the pylon. And he gets it to the one, but goes out just before the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another. And the fortunate...
And off to Benson to start the drive. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Pass play now. That pass is complete to McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down. Motion man sent left. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway. So we've got a stoppage now. So upon review, no touchdown, just an incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 3-possession game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can...
Now an inside give to Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 37. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. 2nd and 6 now. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. He was covered.
Here we go, Shaq.
This is Benson. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now, off play action. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Let's go now. Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Go.
Now a run with Benson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry.
Here we go. Here we go.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Check go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals moments away from their 4th win of the year. New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
Set up. Ready.
First down read option, he keeps it running right. And he gets them down to the 42. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Go. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. Set up.
Back to the well again. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line.
Taken down.
Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down.
4th down.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on the Cardinals' Offensive Player of the Year. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Cardinals and the Bills on EA Sports.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. The numbers for Benson in last week's ball game. 16 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
They'll go again with Benson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. In motion right is Wilson. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 4th down. Offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. They go play action here on 1st down. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Cardinals hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key.
The last drive, he threw the interception, and that led to a field goal to tie this one. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he'll get this to the 32. You look at this Buffalo defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Now, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
Ready up. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. And Wilson in motion left. 2nd and 3. And he completes it to Wilson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. That's complete to McBride. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still... And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. In motion left is Wilson. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd and 6. They run over center with Benson. Ooh, with a juke. Past the 20. And he is goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Duvernay in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Duvernay. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On play action, they'll throw. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened.
Visitors offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here now, 2nd and 4. Second and 4. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. On the handoff, Benson running right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Zone read. Here's Benson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Cards are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from... Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Another run here with Benson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Duvernay in motion. A give up the middle with Benson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 142 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. A give, here comes Benson, down at the 25.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A handoff here to Benson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. On the give, it's Benson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Well, we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 30. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Benson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Benson. It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 168 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tip Ryman. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So still time remaining here in this 4th quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is taken in by McBride. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Arizona, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head